Welcome back, wine lovers. This is episode number 2 of our St. Helena Uncorked Passport series. Today, the adventure continues with 2 of Napa's most historic wineries, Charles Krug and Nichelini. This episode has everything from food, wine, family dynasties, bocce ball, more food, more wine, and a little friendly competition. Let's do it. We're Grant and Teresa Boggs, and we're on a mission to visit every winery in the Napa Valley. Yes, all 450 plus of them. And wine tasting here isn't just about what's in your glass. It's about the whole experience through food, architecture, and picture-perfect views. It's all in the details. Wine's an adventure. Let's do it. Today's episode is made possible through our partnership with the St. Helena Uncorked Wine Passport. This summer passport offers you VIP access to 13 of St. Helena's favorite wineries for one low price of $95. And when you consider that one full price tasting at one of these wineries is around the $50 plus range, well, you can get your money's worth on the passport with just 2 tastings. We'll share a link to the passport in the description below. Our first stop of the day is Charles Krug Winery. It's the oldest winery in the Napa Valley. And not only that, but this historic tasting room is actually the very first public wine tasting room in California. What a cool experience to get to do a wine tasting right here where it all began. We checked in with our wine passports and were given a nice welcome splash of sparkling wine. We were invited to take our glasses and have a look around the property. From the main tasting room, you can see there's plenty of seating. There's a stand-up wine bar, a more private tasting room upstairs, and a window to the wine production and storage facilities. There's also a cool display of information about the Charles Krug family and the Mondavi family, which took over as owners and operators in 1943. To this day, the Mondavi family still owns Charles Krug. But you know what? Doing all that sightseeing, we worked up quite a thirst, so we grabbed a table and started our tasting. So we're starting off the day here at Charles Krug Winery, really one of the original wineries here in the Napa Valley, established in the 1860s, if you can believe that. We're here in the historic main tasting room, and we've been welcomed with a bonus splash of the sparkling wine. What a great way to start off the day. Another great way to start off the day is with food. One of our top tips for wine tasting in Napa is making sure you don't wine taste on an empty stomach, especially if you're planning to visit more than one winery a day. And that's actually one of our favorite things about Charles Krug. They serve food. You can get this beautiful cheese and charcuterie platter, and if you're lucky enough to be here on certain days, you can order from their menu of wood-fired pizzas. And it looks like it's our lucky day. We ordered the Hobbs pepperoni pizza, and we requested mushrooms as well, which really takes a pepperoni pizza to the next level, in my opinion. It was so good. It's a really warm day here in the Napa Valley, so it's wonderful to kind of start off our wine tasting experience here with the 2023 Sauvignon Blanc. And what's great about this is these grapes are actually grown right behind the property here, right behind the wine train tracks. So this is Sauvignon Blanc, 100% stainless steel. Should be nice and refreshing on a warm day. Let's check it out. Beautiful citrus flavors, nice crisp pear. I love it. I'm feeling refreshed already. Cheers. What I like about this particular tasting menu is it's a classic Napa Valley experience. We started with our bubbles, then a pour of Sauvignon Blanc, and what's next? Of course, a Napa Valley Chardonnay.
So I've got the 2021 Charles Krug Merlot. We've got notes, cherry, tobacco, delicious.
And of course, a Napa Cab.
20 Charles Krug Cabernet, and it's got a great aroma of cherry, baked strawberry, and coffee. Delicious.
And our host Haley was kind enough to give us a bonus pour of Petit Syrah before we headed out. This was such a great way to start off our wine tasting day, and we're excited to head over to stop number 2 of the day, Nichelini Winery. Nichelini is truly a hidden gem. It even says so on their signs. It's located in the hills of the Childs Valley AVA, 8 miles east of the Silverado Trail. The drive there is beautiful. Nichelini Winery was started in 1890 and it's still owned and run by the same family. In fact, this yellow house right off the road is the original family home. It's where the founding couple raised their 12 children. You can actually do your tasting inside the family home during the winter, but this is summer, so the tastings are done outdoors. And that's where we're headed, down the stairs to the back tasting area. What's cool about this place is that it's very casual. You can bring your kids, you can bring your dogs, you can also bring your own food and enjoy it with a bottle in their picnic area. So we're here at Nichelini Family Winery and we're starting off, it's a beautiful hot day out here, so we're starting off with the 2021 sparkling wine. And fun fact, this is actually Sauvignon Blanc and it's grown just a half mile up the road from us here in this like dry mountainous area. You know, you can't really grow Pinot grapes or anything like that, but they can grow Sauv Blanc, and so that's what they use to make this sparkling wine. Really good. And as our host Joseph was pouring our next wine, we noticed he was using a really cool wine chiller to keep the wine at a nice, cool, drinkable temperature, even during a heat wave like this. So check out this cool device that our host Joseph just showed us. It is actually a chiller. It keeps your beautiful white wines nice and cold, which is perfect for a hot day like this. I'm touching it. It's like it's fresh from the refrigerator. And as I quickly make a mental note to add that to my Amazon wish list, we move on to the wine that chiller was chilling, Nichelini's Roman Press White.
All right, this is the 2023 Roman Press White, and it's got 2 Bordeaux varietals, Muscadel and Semillon. And what's really exciting about this winery is that they're probably one of 3 wineries here in North America that still have their original Roman press assembled here on site. But really delicious wine, and I might be going home with a bottle of this today, so cheers.
Our next pour is described as having an electric watermelon hue. You know I'm curious to try it out. It's the 2023 Cabernet Sauvignon Rosé. It's bright and crisp with notes of watermelon, cherry, and strawberry. Basically, it's summer in a glass. Next is the 2021 Zinfandel Reserve. If any of you are spicy Zin fans, then this is a great one to try. It's medium-bodied and is expected to age pretty well. And our last pour is the Anton Reserve Lot 21, named after the founding father of this winery, Anton Nichelini. It's a rich blend of 65% Cabernet, 24% Petit Verdot, and 11% Merlot. Think black cherry, blackberry compote, warm vanilla, and baking spices. And as I sit here taking in this beautiful, serene view, I can't help but think what would pair very nicely with this wine. Some healthy competition between husband and wife. So I challenged Grant to a friendly game of bocce ball. Now, I don't want to embarrass anyone, so I won't say who won, but the person editing this video did choose to keep this sequence in, so draw your own conclusions. But really, any day in wine country is a win. So thank you to Rihanna, Haley, and Elizabeth at Charles Krug, and thank you to Joseph at Nichelini. We'll definitely be back. And as always, thank you for watching. See you next time.